So we are in the final stages of prepping this to be painted, which is super exciting because I think painting is going to be the biggest stage yet in getting this car ready to be assembled. I'm prepping this whole area to be a temporary paint booth. I've moved the car over into this corner of the shop. I put these fans up here with filters on them to bring in clean air. I've got an exhaust fan here to take the fumes out. I'm gonna tent this all around with plastic, and then I'll be ready to basically have a little clean room. It's not gonna be that clean, but I think it's gonna be adequate to get a really nice paint job. But before I can do that, I've got to do a final little very fine sanding on this with some 1000 grit sandpaper just to smooth out the primer on here, because you can hear kind of a little bit rough. I'm going to get that all nice and smoothed out, and then it will be ready to clean and then paint. So today is going to be the messy job of sanding. So that's big, that's huge. That's the biggest step I feel like yet in this whole process, because once it's painted, then we start to assemble. So that's pretty exciting. And yeah, also I'm super nervous about it because I've never painted a car. And actually that's not true. I did help my dad paint a car when I was a kid using spray cans out in a driveway. Yeah, I'm hoping this will come out better than that did. But I'm pretty sure it will. Well, another day of prep. While sanding it, I found that there were a few little tiny dents in these doors that I hadn't really noticed before. So I'm just going to hit them up with a little bit of Bondo, let that set overnight, and then sand that again. And then I think we're pretty close to ready. I mean, I sanded everything down with the 800 grit sandpaper, and it's pretty smooth now, which is kind of nice. There's a few other little dings here and there, some on the roof, a couple in the back, so I may just be hitting Bondo today. Just the final little bit. You kind of could do it forever because it's never going to be perfect. And you got to decide where you want to quit. I'm kind of like pretty close to being there. I think I'll be happy if I get rid of these little dings and one or two other, but you know, at some point I got to accept that it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be a little bit, let's see, wavy, maybe a little bit dented here and there. I think that's okay. The paint job isn't going to be perfect either because, like I said, it's my first time painting, and you know, really nothing about it is going to be totally perfect. And that's going to be the ethos of this car, which I'm all right with. I'm just gonna go. Well, that was a surprise. Just to get a little compressed air in there, and there's still a lot of sand from the sandblasting. And man, did a lot of it come out. I guess better do it now before it gets painted, but I was not expecting that much to still be in there. So I'm gonna sweep that up and vacuum out whatever I can now. and before I get started with doing the Bondo. It's a never-ending process. Never-ending process. Well, it's time to wash this car. So this is the final washing before it gets painted. So I'm gonna do, I think, 3 steps. One, I'm gonna wash it down with detergent, rinse it real well, then do spray on glass cleaner on everything just to kind of really get everything really as clean as possible. And then the final step is a degreaser, spray it on, wipe it off, and then it's just basically ready to paint. I'll do the degreaser when we're back in the booth just before, so that it won't collect any dust after that. And yeah, hopefully it'll be really nice and clean and the paint will stick really nicely. So I'm gonna start by hosing everything down, top to bottom, and get some detergent on there. Wow, it's been a long time coming to this point. So it's all clean now. It's been hand dried. I brought it back inside. And now I'm gonna just start to tint it up so I can leave it for a day to just air dry before I do the final cleaning with solvents and then hopefully paint it. So I'm hoping the next time I'm here, I'm actually gonna be painting. It looks pretty good.